Did you know that Coraline actually addresses deep themes about addiction and the evasion of reality? The secret door in the story is nothing but a metaphor for how these worlds can completely consume us. This interpretation becomes evident through multiple references in the movie. From the beginning, we see Coraline as a neglected young girl desperately trying to get her mother's attention. In an early scene, Coraline almost dies while exploring her new home and injures her hand, but her mother seems indifferent. The mother, exhausted from the move and focused on her work, barely pays attention to her. This parental disinterest pushes Coraline to seek comfort elsewhere, reflecting how a lack of attention and love can lead to unhealthy escapes. The arrival of the identical doll to Coraline, left by her neighbor Wybie, marks the beginning of a journey into an alternate world. It's unsettling that the doll appears, especially considering Wybie had never seen Coraline before. This suggests that the other world was already watching and waiting, ready to take advantage of her vulnerability. Coraline finds a mysterious door that initially only shows a brick wall. However, that same night, she discovers that the door is a portal to a parallel world. This new world is an idealized version of her reality, with attentive parents and a welcoming environment. The mother in this world has buttons instead of eyes, a disturbing image that symbolizes a superficial and controlled view of happiness. The meals in this world are delicious, the rooms are beautiful, and Coraline receives the attention she so desperately craved. This alternate world is so appealing that Coraline starts to prefer it over her bleak reality. However, every time she returns, something inside her knows that something is terribly wrong. I've always been fascinated by how the movie uses the aesthetics of the other world to lure Coraline. It's like a seductive trap, exactly what addictions do in real life, comments a fan on Reddit. As the story progresses, Coraline discovers that to stay in this perfect world, she must sew buttons into her eyes, thus losing her identity and her will. This act represents the complete surrender to false happiness, similar to how addictions can take over a person's life. Coraline realizes that she must confront this dark reality to save herself and her parents, who have also been captured. Coraline's bravery in challenging the other mother and seeking the eyes of the trapped children shows her growing understanding that she must face her problems instead of avoiding them. This journey culminates in an epic battle where Coraline finally closes the door to the other world forever, symbolizing her definitive rejection of evasion. Coraline is an incredibly deep movie. It's not just a horror story for kids, but a powerful metaphor about the struggle against dependency and the importance of facing reality, no matter how harsh it may be, notes a critic on IMDb. In the end, Coraline learns to appreciate her reality and to work on improving it instead of seeking refuge in dangerous illusions. The movie leaves us with a valuable lesson: evading reality may seem like an easy solution, but facing it and working to change it is the only way to find true happiness. If you made it this far, thanks for reading. Your support means a lot. If you have suggestions for future analyses, leave them in the comments. The ones with the most likes will be considered for upcoming videos.